Hello students, hope you all are well. Let us start the next video. This video on the basis of chapter 1 of 12th accounts. According to your paper style, this is section C, 3 marks questions. I made these questions. You will have the different type of questions in your textbook, both from the illustration as well as the exercise. Apart from that, you may have the practice for the another type of sums which you may not get from your textbook, like that 2 sums I made. Let me explain one by one. First one, the question number 1. Profit and loss sharing ratio between A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3, between B is to C is equal to 4 is to 5, and between C is to D is equal to 6 is to 7. If the profit of the firm is rupees 21,000, then find out the distributions of the profit among A, B, C and D. By seeing these questions, you will think that this is a different type of sum. We like this sum we did not get from your textbook. Whatever the sums it is given in your textbook, that is only for practice. That does not mean that question will come from your textbook only. Another different type of sums which is not given in your textbook, that may also come. So let you know what is this type of sums and how to solve it. Here you see in your questions 4 persons are there, A, B, C and D. Directly all 4 persons ratio it is not given. It is given between A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3, between B is to C is equal to 4 is to 5, between C is to D is equal to 6 is to 7, and the profit it is given 21,000. See here, out of these 4, the Mr. A and Mr. D, this you will find out only once it is coming. Mr. A is here, Mr. A is not here, Mr. A is not here. Similarly, Mr. D, it is here, it is not here, it is not here. Only Mr. B and Mr. C, it is there in the 2 different places. What we will do, we will make it a common, we will try to find out a common ratio among all 4 A, B, C, D. Here you see that we have to find out the profit and loss sharing ratio of A, B, C and D, which is given indirectly. We can write like that: A by B is equal to 2 by 3, which is given in your questions. B by C is equal to 4 by 5. C by D is equal to 6 by 7. Now question is there, B in this place 3, but B here it is 4. C in this place 5, but C here it is 6. We have to make a common number of B, where here whatever it will come, there also it will come. Similarly for C, what will come here, here also it will come. And due to change of B and C, the D and A also will change. For that no problem, let it be. But question is there, try to understand what I want to say you. All of you know any fractions, you can multiply denominator and numerator by the same number, as well as you can divide also denominator and numerator by the same number. For that there will be no change of this meaning. Here 2 by 3, if I multiply 8 by 8, you will get 16 by 24. 16 by 24 is the meaning of 2 by 3. There is no difference between 16 by 24 and 2 by 3. What will do? I will try to start from the D, lower part. I will start from the D. What is here? D is 7, C is 6, and here C is 5. What will do? If I multiply with this 5 by 6, I will get 30. Here it will be coming 30. Similarly, if I multiply here by 5, then also I will get 30. So here in place of C it is 5, automatically it will be converted into 30. In place of C is 6, automatically it will be converted into 30. And due to change of C, the B will also change, D will also change, let it be. By my target is there that here 5 I have to convert into such number where here also will be converted in the same number. So first 6 by 7 will multiply by 5 by 5, same number we can multiply. If I multiply 5 by 5, I will get C is equal to 30, D is equal to 35. Now here 4 by 5, if I multiply 6 by 6, why I have taken 6? Because my target is there to make it a 30 for C, and due to make 30 for C, the B will change, let it be. By my target is there, C should be 30, here also C should be 30. So 30 by 35, now here we have multiplied 6 by 6, which I am getting 24 by 30. And now my target is there, here B became 24, here it is 3. So what will do? I will multiply 8 by 8, because 8 into 30 is equal to 24. Here 4 into 6 is equal to 24. So here we multiply 6 by 6. Here we multiply 8 by 8. And due to change of B, automatically A's ratio also will be changed. That is 16. So what comes? Now A by B is equal to 16 by 24. B by C is equal to 24 by 30. C by D is equal to 30 by 35. Now here you see B is 24, here also B is 24, here C is 30, here also it is 30. The ratio between the A, B, C and D, it comes 16 is to 24 is to 30 is to 35. 16, 24, 30, 35. This is your ratio between the A, B, C and D. Now if you add this all, you will get 105. 16 plus 24 plus 30 plus 35, you will get 105. Now if you are able to find out up to this, now I think all you will be able to find out how to distribute the profit. That is already known to you. Once again let you know, A ratio is 16 by out of 105. 105 is, if you add this all 4, you will get 105. 16 by 105 multiply by 21,000, which comes 3,200. For B, 24 by 105 multiply by 21,000, which comes 4,800. Similarly for C, 30 by 105 multiply by 21,000, which comes 6,000. And for D, 35 by 105 multiply by 21,000, which comes 7,000. If you add this all 4, you should get 21,000. That is the distributions of the profit. So I think you understand. If in your board like this questions comes, you will be able to solve like this way. Let me start the next one. The next questions. This is also another different type of questions. Why I am making like these questions? Because you should know the different type of questions from this chapter. It is not that the question whatever it is given in your textbook, only this much is the area. Apart from that, so many different type of questions may come. You have to get preparation to solve all the different types of sums. What is the next one? Let you know. I am reading the questions, try to follow the questions. Profit and loss sharing ratio between A, B and C is 5:3:2. After giving 10% commission to manager, after charging such commissions of rupees 15,000, it was found that one item in profit and loss account credit side was written rupees 3,300 instead of rupees 1,100. Find out the correct manager commissions and correct distributions of the profit between A, B and C. Once again I want to collect the data from the questions. 3 persons are there, A, B and C. Ratio is 5:3:2, that is 10, and 5 plus 3 plus 2 is equal to 10. So A will get 5 by 10, B will get 3 by 10 and C will get 2 by 10. What happened? that all the things whatever it was given in the questions you have solved it, and you have given the 10% commission to the manager, which is after charging such commissions. And how much you have given after calculating? You have given 15,000. According to your calculations, you have given 15,000, which comes 10%. 10% means 10 by 110 of your NDP, whatever it was. But after that, after distributing the profit, after giving, you came to know that one place you have done a mistake. Where you have done a mistake? In your profit and loss account credit sides. That is the most important. Where you have done the mistakes. If you have done the mistake in the debit sides, the effect will come another way. If you have done a mistake in the credit side, that is another thing. And what type of mistake? This is the place where you have done the mistake. Credit sides of your profit and loss account. What mistakes you have done? Actually, you wrote 3,300 in one item, one account, by either it is commission or something else, whatever it was there, or bank interest or whatever it is. Whatever is coming in the profit and loss account credit side. Out of that one item, you wrote 3,300 instead of 1,100. When you wrote 3,300, actually it is correct amount is 1,100. The correct amount you did not write. You wrote wrong amount, and due to writing the wrong amount, you already got the wrong net profit, and then wrong net profit you have transferred to the profit and loss appropriations account, and whatever NDP you got and whatever the commission you have calculated, that everything became wrong. Now question is there. I will not try to solve all the wrong places. Wherever you have done the wrong. What will do? What is the result of this wrong? Let you know. You wrote 3,300. How much you should write? You should write 1,100. How much you wrote more? You wrote more 3,300 minus 1,100, which comes 2,200. This 2,200 profit you wrote profit and loss account, or not profit, this 2,200 income you wrote profit and loss account credit sides. Profit and loss account credit sides, if I draw it here, you will find out profit and loss account, this is your profit and loss account credit side. If you write 2,200 more, then automatically your net profit, it comes 2,200 more, and your NDP also 2,200 more, and that more 10 by 110 of 2,200, whatever it is coming, that also you have given more to the manager as commissions. Is not it? So what again? Once again I have to tell you, you wrote 3,300 instead of 1,100. That means you wrote 2,200 more in profit and loss account credit sides. That means in your profit 2,200 more came, and that profit, on the basis of that, you have calculated 10% commissions to the manager. तो 2,200 के ऊपर 10 by 110, whatever it is coming, that you have given to the manager extra amount, which is coming to 200. So actually you have given to the manager 15,000, but that is 200 more. Why 200 more? Because profit it was 2,200 more, and 2,200 के ऊपर 10 by 110, मतलब 10 by 110 multiply by 2,200, which is coming 200 extra amount which you have given to the manager as commission. That is wrong amount. Wrong manager commission is 15,000. One item in profit and loss account credit side was written 3,300 instead of 1,100. Means the 2,200 written more in the profit and loss account credit side, means profit became more by 2,200, and manager got the 2,200 multiplied by 10 divided by 110, which comes 200 more. So correct manager commissions will be 15,000 minus 200, which is coming 14,800. Do you understand? 14,800. Don't deduct 15,000 minus 2,200. So it will be wrong. 15,000 minus 200, which is coming 14,800 is your correct commissions, and this is wrong commissions. Now once if you are able to find out the correct commissions, I think after that you will not have any problem to find out the NDP, because you know that if the correct commission is 14,800, which is 10%, is not it? This is 10%, and so the correct NDP which is 10%, which is coming 14,800. So 10%, if it is 14,800, so 100% it will be 14,800 divided by 10 multiplied by 100, which comes 1,48,000. 1,48,000. All of you know the 10% manager commission after charging, if it is 14,800, so NDP will be multiplied by 10, which is coming 1,48,000. Now 1,48,000 is your correct NDP. Your wrong NDP, it was something that I did not find out because it was not needed for me. So on the basis of that, I will be able to find out the correct NDP, and I have followed this route. Now once if you are able to find out 1,48,000, now you can distribute the profit among A, B and C according to the ratio 5:3:2, which comes 5 by 10 multiplied by 148, 74,000. Similarly for B, it is 44,400, and for C it is 29,600. If you add this all three, you will get 1,48,000. This is your correct NDP. To solve these questions, there is another route is there. That was the lengthy route. What you have to find out? First you have to find out the correct manager commissions, then you have to find out the wrong NDP, then you have to correct it, then again you have to distribute. No need to follow that one. Only you find out from this way. First you find out this is wrong commissions. First you find out the correct commissions. If you find out the correct commission, automatically you will be able to find out the NDP, and once you are able to find out the NDP, automatically you will be able to find out this one. Now on the basis of that, I want to give the two homework for you. This is question number 1 and question number 2. Question number 1 is on the basis of the example whatever I have given, and question number 2 on the basis of whatever example I have given for question number 2. I want to read the question. This is homework question number 1. Profit and loss sharing ratio between A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3, between B is to C is equal to 4 is to 5, between C is to D is equal to 6 is to 7, between D is to E, I have extended one more percent, 5 is to 7. If the profit of the firm is rupees 61,600, find out the distribution of the profit among the partners A, B, C, D and E. Same way, which way I have done that question number 1, like that you try to solve it the question number 2. This is regarding on the basis of question number 2. Profit and loss sharing ratio of A, B, C and D is 4:3:1. That you will understand, 4 is to 3 is to 2 is to 1. After giving 10% commission to manager, after charging such commissions of rupees 45,000, you have given 10% commission to the manager, which is after charging such commission, amount is 45,000. And it was found that one item in profit and loss account debit side, previous question it was credit side, now it is debit side, was written 5,500 instead of 1,100. Actually, correct is 1,100, but you have written 5,500. That means you have written 4,400 more in profit and loss account debit sides, and due to that you got the wrong profit, and on the basis of wrong profit you distribute to the 10% commission to the manager, which you got 45,000. This is your wrong. Find out the correct manager commissions and find out the correct distribution of the profit among A, B, C and D. That you try to solve it. If not possible, you will tell me, I will solve it. This is the today's matter, and next I will start from next video chapter 2, that is the final account. So hope you all understood. Thank you. All the best.